Hey guys, Isabel here. Welcome back to Reeled In. So today is Friday, which means a new episode of The Rings of Power has dropped. This is episode 4, titled The Great Wave. We lift off with a very blurry image of Adar after Arendelle caused a lot of trouble for the orcs and their terraforming business with the Southlands. We were introduced to Numenor. We got some more information with the Heartfoots and the Stranger and how they sort of have this little friendship going on, which honestly, so cute. Theo and that sword hilt have a sort of bond going on, which makes me very concerned for his future. But the Great Wave obviously makes me think of water, so not sure what's going to be happening in this episode, but I am excited to find out, so let's get to reacting. Also, I'm wearing my 7 Hobbit Meals shirt. It's my favorite shirt because I also love food, so immediately that's like creeping me out.
As a sunrise over the rolling sea.
Uh-oh. Is that an earthquake?
Just like you.
Girl. Uh-oh. The white petals. Please give that child back to its mother. Oh. That's water. The Great Wave. What? This is a dream, isn't it? Because that's a lot of water to happen all of a sudden.
It is a perfect
So I thought, a dream. Does she not sleep in the bed?
Just this morning.
Should like to think you'd learned that by now.
I was only trying to be clever.
If this character is who I think he is,
The men of small ambition.
I'm pretty sure he sort of leads to the destruction of Numenor in the future. But we'll see. They may have changed up his character a bit for the show.
We may have a bit of a squall.
Of men who laid the sea wall.
I don't know.
Who
Sounds
raised
kind of
our Menelaus.
xenophobic of them.
Triumph of our civilization.
It's impressive.
I'm very
I was going
interested
to say infuriating.
in her character. I know she's new. She's not in the books or
From
anything.
vineyards near the Minotaur.
Oh, are they a thing?
must
Are
be
they
one
gonna
of
be
the
a thing? I hope Eärien is, like, I hope she plays a major role. Especially because she has this apprenticeship. I feel like
elf.
that's gonna have something in the
I
future.
welcome you as a guest. Numenor has chosen another path.
Galadriel doesn't like being denied.
And you should stand aside, that I might present my proposal to one who
Galadriel.
holds the authority to answer it.
Grasping for a handhold in a tempest.
There is a tempest in me. It swept me to this island for a reason.
See that right there, though? It gets locked away. But that right there, I feel like
Don't tell me.
has a little bit of the Galadriel we usually know.
Sedition.
Like, yes, Galadriel is very serene, as we know her, but also, like, she did have that fierceness in her. I believe, anyway. Is that the west side of the island? Is that why he keeps hearing his name being called? Don't loosen it, Isildur. Oh my god.
You're off the sea god! All 3 of you!
Oh.
The West. What have you ever done but brood and blubber about your dead mother?
Oh.
Stop it!
I'm very nervous for Arendelle. I don't know what this Adar character, like, I feel like Adar is very unpredictable. Disgusting. Oh. Is he burnt on the side? Or are those just scars? Arendelle's like, he's an elf? Interesting. He gets supposedly very emotional over the loss of one of his orcs. Now why? Disgusting.
I am no god. Not yet.
Very interesting.
What are you?
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Go to the men who have taken refuge in the old watchtower. Deliver to them a message.
He's gonna let him go. Okay. I don't know about the Zadar, man. I thought he was Sauron in disguise, but now I'm not so sure, but a part of me still kind of believes so. And that God comment kind of reinforces it for me, but we'll see, we'll see. We probably haven't met the hidden Sauron yet anyway, but just in case. Was that because the orcs have taken over and they're like slaughtering everything?
Never have let you talk me into this.
Uh-oh. I can sort of see how Theo might become king of the Southlands. I mean, he definitely takes initiative to help his people, even though the initiative might not be the best thought out plan. Ew, yikes. They literally devoured it. Oh my god. See, now you're taking too long. You just gotta get what remains and get out of there. See, look at that. You better leave. Yep. Leave Theo behind. Go. Just get yourself out of there. Stay in the sun. Disgusting. I literally don't like the orcs.
Young blood. Get that.
Ooh!
Give it here.
Oh, so it's like a fully formed sword now. Found who/what exactly, though? Like, is that what you were looking for this whole time?
Elves and dwarves working together.
They're building the tower.
It is everything you said it would be.
He's hiding something.
Elrond, don't let Celebrimbor. Don't let him drive a wedge between you and Durin.
They keep putting me off.
Disa.
And while it may take several days for an outsider such as you, dwarven climbers like my husband can make the descent to Quartz Chasm in just a few hours. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about, dearie?
She said, shut up. Look at that. Cape flip. Oh my god. Oh yeah, elvish eyes. Elrond is such a snoop. I love him. He's so nosy. Yes, dwarven doors are easily concealed. Oh, is it gonna be revealed? Yes, look, there it is. Mithril.
I swear on the memory of my father.
I do love Elrond.
Eärendil the Mariner.
I feel like he's just trying his best, but I feel like all this is gonna like blow up in his face.
Detected it during a new or.
Mithril.
In our tongue, grey glitter. In yours, something like me throud.
No, it would be
Mithril.
Mithril.
Yes.
Keep it.
Oh.
Token of our friendship.
Celebrimbor better not find out about this.
Very well.
Oh, I feel like disaster.
Draftsmanship.
Scrubbing is good for dexterity.
Is that what her apprentice
Also,
is?
the
Just
Guildmaster says.
scrubbing the floors?
So, how about this?
I'm not in the habit of going off with strange young men.
Very wise. If I see any, you'll be the first to know.
I'm kind of here for them.
Identify what it is that your opponent most fears.
I demanded to
But
speak
how
with
does
my father,
Halbrand know
the king in the tower,
all of that?
who no one has seen in years.
Like, I know he has
See what happens
he
when
has
you
like
stop galloping.
a silver tongue,
And you give yourself a moment to think.
but to know how to like
You are to be shipped
master
back to the
people,
elves
very
and an
interesting.
armed escort.
Also, if Halbrand does turn out to be Sauron in disguise, and Galadriel like learns from Halbrand, like life lessons, I feel like that'd be
Step
really
forward.
interesting for her character.
I wouldn't
Okay,
advise.
girl.
I can't very well let her leave.
Resigned from the cadets.
I do like their
Did you?
sibling relationship though.
worse.
It's very healthy,
You got
I feel like.
dismissed.
Is Galadriel literally climbing up the side of the tower? Like, girl. And are you wearing yeah, she's wearing shoes, okay.
Apologies, Your Majesty, for the intrusion. But
He no longer answers to that.
Oh. Is he dead? No. No. Okay, okay.
I was loyal to the elvish ways. Why are you not? Tell me. Please.
No, Galadriel and Muriel bonding. I'm here for it.
Restrained in his beliefs. He announced plans to renew relations with the elves.
The people rebelled.
Wait, was that the sword? That we just saw?
Much was lost.
Oh, is it the plantif? Yes.
Palantir.
Yeah, or yeah, whatever it's called.
7 seeing stones there once were. The other 6 either lost.
I wonder if that's the same one
Touched Palantir.
Saruman eventually
But you have
has.
not touched this one.
Very interesting. Oh, there are the white petals again. So she's gonna see the same, the same vision. Okay.
I beg of you, Miriel. Choose not the path of fear.
Faith may bind one heart, Galadriel. I'm sorry.
At least they're not like completely at odds anymore. I feel like they have a bit more of an understanding. Also, I believe in the original stories, I think Sauron tricked the people of Numenor into invading Valinor.
Where's Theo?
And that led to Numenor's downfall.
You said they'd be right behind me.
So I wonder if they're going to incorporate that in this series. I feel like Arundel's going to like swoop in and save him. Because it's supposed to have been released, but we haven't seen him yet. He just like plops down. He's home free. Let's go, Theo. Oh! I spoke way too soon.
Going somewhere, young blood. We'll loosen your lips.
Arundel, please. Here he is.
They are coming.
Take the elf's hand. Okay. So they do want the Sword Hill. Okay. Look at that. I'm so here for Arundel. Also, this is like haunting. Like beautiful and like haunting. Brownwind coming for her son. Oh, but the sun's up. And they can't go in the sun. There's really no reason for this scene to be as beautiful as it is, but oh my god, they did such a good job. I'm like actually getting like emotional about it. You can definitely tell like the light and the dark, like hatred and love, which is pretty cool. This better not be a funeral, because that was already emotional enough. But also, Disa. No, that is so cool and beautiful and chilling.
To release the bodies of the miners with breath still inside them.
Oh, so we don't know that. Okay, so no one
I
has
cannot stop thinking if you've
died
not gone
yet.
down there.
I just pulled out the last one. Alive.
Oh, good.
Do not waste what time you have left with yours.
Elrond is such a good friend. He's probably my favorite character so far, actually.
Forgive me, Father. I was proud and stubborn, and I was wrong.
Is this man dead? Because...
Can you not even look at me?
Is he... No, he's alive. He's alive, okay. I feel like we're getting so much lore, like with the dwarves.
But you,
and I really love it.
sometimes in anger most of all, there is nothing to forgive.
I also like seeing the more like emotional and like quiet parts of the dwarves. Because we know them for being like loud and headstrong and stubborn and angry. but to see like the love and like
Elrond
kinship
has
between them
invited me to go with him
is really
to
nice.
London tomorrow.
All the way to Linden, that's far.
There is something more at work.
Good, my son. But
I don't think I think Celebrimbor is the one though, not Gilgalad, the Elf King. You two are very close and there are people around. You're supposed to keep it a secret. But the people of the Southlands are all conveniently in one place right now, so. If Helbrand truly is the king of the Southlands, he better return quickly.
Before I speak.
So he had the hill. What? So he also helped reforge it?
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
Yikes. What?
Starfall means his time is near.
What? So that
It is to you and me, lad. You save your strength.
I don't like
You'll
this.
need it for what's coming.
Are you now insinuating the stranger is Sauron? I still am I still don't know. Ew, gross.
we found it.
The sword?
It's in the tower.
He wants the sword. Adar. They're definitely playing the like who's Sauron, like his deceptive form very well. Because I still think it could be either three of the people. Ah, the white petals. The white trees, they actually lose their petals if they sense like evil in the world, like nearby. So the fact that it's like losing the petals now. I know the description is that like the Valar are watching them through the trees essentially, but I believe in the older writings, it's due to the evil factor. The tree said, "Bring Galadriel back."
Or do they yet beat with the blood of the heroes that carved them?
Oh, so we're like ramping up for something.
Is our
Okay.
valor confined to the graves of our slumbering fathers?
Also, the score for Numenor.
Amongst us even now.
Helbrand, how did you get out? Is that him? That's Helbrand?
I would neither command nor invite you to any danger I myself would not face.
Are we getting some Queen Regent action?
So, I've decided to personally escort the elf back to Middle-earth.
So they called Galadriel back. She's still here. Okay.
In 10 days, the
Ooh,
expedition
I'm getting
force
chills from this.
will be made up of brave sons and daughters. Step forward and make yourself known.
I know Isildur's.
I will serve.
Yep. I love scenes like this. Ooh. Oh, and the Galadriel and Miriel team up. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Interesting episode. I feel like it was a bit political, but I don't mind that. Yeah, they definitely are throwing, I feel like they're throwing curveballs at like, I feel like last episode I was like, oh, Adar is Sauron in his hidden form. But now I'm like, it could still be Halbrand with his talk of, being able to read people very easily and, being able to recognize what someone's fear is and then master that person because he can, like, manipulate them through fear. But now they're also like, oh, the Meteor Man. Now that the meteor's flown across, like, Sauron's coming. So I'm like, so the stranger is Sauron now? I don't think that, though. Like, that's, like, I'm pretty firm on that belief that I don't think the stranger is Sauron in his deceptive form. Although Adar, I know a lot of people think he's, like, a red herring. I was leaning a little bit towards that, too. But also now with he's like, I'm not a god yet. Like, yes, he could still just be, like, an ambitious, like, fallen elf. But I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And we may not have even been, like, introduced to the hidden deceptive form of Sauron. So, also Theo with the blade, and then the older man, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But the theory of Theo turning to a Nazgul, if you guys haven't seen my episode 2 breakdown, check that out, because I do talk about that a little bit. I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. But also, a quick thing that I didn't say in my breakdown, because I wasn't sure, like, what this series was going to do with the people of Numenor, but obviously we see that they are going to be traveling to Middle Earth, and there are sections of Numenor that resemble other structures in Middle Earth, so like Gondor resembles Numenor a little bit, especially with like the pointed courtyard. And that's because a lot of the like kingdoms and buildings and towers and things were built by the Numenorians when they came in, sort of like colonized Middle Earth, which also makes me wonder, Isildur's sister, I can never pronounce her name correctly and I feel really bad, but she is this aspiring architect and she keeps drawing all these buildings in her notebook. So if she joins the Numenorians and traveling to Middle Earth, I think they may give her character, this character, to be the architect of Middle Earth and the buildings and stuff like that. So that might be possible. That might be possible. But guys, that's my reaction to episode 4 of the Rings of Power. Leave a like on the video. Comment, who do you think Sauron is? Do you think we've seen him yet? Let me know. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future Rings of Power reaction videos as well as Rings of Power breakdown videos. But guys, that's all I got for you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.